Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome to my channel. Hope you all doing well. I'm doing okay today. I'm a bit anxious, but that's okay. Nothing new to me. And I'm gonna talk about fibromyalgia today because I have fibromyalgia. And then fibromyalgia is like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like pain that you experience that's unexplained, basically. I know there's a bunch of research being done and they're getting closer to it being close to the nervous system and stuff like that. But I'm just going to tell my story. And yeah. So I was diagnosed about 4 years ago. I've had pain for longer than that, probably about 6 years, 5 or 6 years. And they kind of just didn't know what it was and stuff like that. And I never really did anything about it. It was just like I had some pains in my knees and some aches and pains, and it wasn't that bad. And it got the worst after my ECT. I remember it got the worst, and I was in the most pain. That's when it really started coming out. I've never, just to say, like, I've never taken a painkiller in my life. Tylenol does not work for the type of pain that I experience, and I've chosen not to so far to take a painkiller because they're addictive and I have the addictive personality in me. I'm addicted to alcohol and I just never wanted it because I didn't want to get addicted. I had them offered to me once by a doctor and I decided it was for my well-being, that I decided at the time not to, and I definitely don't need them anymore. I can work through it. So just to say that it's gotten a lot better over the last few years since a lot of things have happened. For one thing, it has everything to do with stress, and my stress tolerance has gotten a lot better, and I still experience pain. I still get it all, but it's limited compared to how it was before, and it doesn't affect my life compared to before. Once in a while I'll have a day where it's difficult to walk, or I won't want to walk somewhere or something like that, but it definitely has gotten better, and it's my stress tolerance definitely has gotten better. So I would experience like aches, pains, aches in my joints, random pains in my joints, headaches after headache after headache. I would experience like it has chronic fatigue with it, so chronic fatigue. Um, it it feels like sometimes I'm sick with the flu, and I don't really have the flu per se, but it feels like I'm sick with the flu. I'll feel everything about having the flu except the temperature doesn't actually, the thermometer doesn't actually show a high temperature. I get a stuffy nose too. I don't know if that's part of that or something else. But it gets bad. Like for me, like my knees get sore. Like sitting here after a while, if I was to sit here for like an hour or two, my knees would hurt so much and stuff like that. And so part of mine, for me, there's like certain spots on the body where it's like more likely where you have pain and you have to meet certain criteria of spots. And like right in my back, I have pain there. Like my shoulder blades, I have pain, and my lower back, and sometimes here. And these are all the points where you get pain. And in my knees. And it's and like just like general back pain I always have. For me though, it's in my stomach. I get it the worst, and it feels like I honest to God thought, until like I saw the doctor and he pointed out it was my fibromyalgia, and I actually believed him. I honestly thought that I was having gallbladder attacks because I know my gallbladder has some stones in it, and I thought I was having attacks. I was in so much pain, and it's just pain around my belly belly area I get, and it just like hurts so much. I remember as a little kid, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I sitting in the movies and experiencing that pain. So I have no idea if it goes back that far at all. But I remember when I was a young kid, like experiencing some of these pains. And over the years, it just came and go, like came and went, and it got worse and worse and worse. And then finally, like I had to do something about it. Finally, when I went to go see my liver doctor, he kind of sent me to another doctor. Like he diagnosed me, but sent me to another doctor to make sure it wasn't like a type of arthritis and make sure he was on the right track. For me, like for before, it used to like last like every day. It was like constantly active. And now I've gotten to a point where like it will last like a day, and the next day I'll wake up and it'll be gone. Or it will like go away slowly over a few hours. The intense pain, at least. I always have the aches and pains, and the flu like comes less too. Like I don't feel like I'm sick all the time. It just comes once in a while. And I honest to God don't know when I actually am getting sick, because I'm like don't know if it's like, am I actually getting sick or am I actually experiencing the fibromyalgia part, which is part of it. The fatigue passes too. It's not a constant fatigue anymore. It goes in and out, and I don't experience nearly as much as fatigue as I used to. It was all the time before. The fatigue was all the time before. Now it's just a day here and there, and it's like that with my pain now. So I've come really far, and part of it's just like becoming a like my spiritual life and becoming aware of not even the disease, or whatever you want to call fibromyalgia, whatever the category is as. It's being an awareness of my stress, and like aware that like, because I was constantly stressed out all the time before, and now I can relax sometimes. And this is something that's developed over the last few years, and it's my fibromyalgia is getting better as my stress tolerance is getting better. And I know when I had my episode and I was in the hospital, it kind of acted up a bit, but it was like it's gone away again, because like I'm getting better again. And like even in points where I'm good with my mental health, I'm like really getting good with my fibromyalgia. Same with my liver disease, same with my IBS. So like I'm definitely heading in the right direction. So I don't know if that was helpful. That's my story. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's down below in the box. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and come back. Check out my other videos. And I love you guys. And yeah, give me a thumbs up.